Oh, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning, nobody out. Austin Jackson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Polanco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ballgame.
That misses. 1-1 to count now to the Arizona shortstop.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Brett Gardner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Manuel Andino will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Segura onto the grass, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. Brendan Kinsler will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Corey Dickerson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Corey Dickerson.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Scope, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 17, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Mauer's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Maybe a leadoff base runner could get them going and give them a chance. They need to start making a move if they have any hope of getting back in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Joe Mauer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Called strike 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound, as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andino scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 3, Derek Norris.
Derek Norris gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman
Nick Castellanos. Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Reds leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. James Thompson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Thompson.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yasmani Grandal.
In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
You know, sometimes it can be all or nothing with this guy. He'll strike out in bunches, but when he connects, he can do a whole lot of damage, and he makes him pay right here.
Jorge Polanco will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and you make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he swings and hits a line drive out to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manuel Andino.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Standing in now, Manuel Andino.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
3-0 now.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned. He's got the lead. If that guy wants to go, let him go.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move the runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Frank Reese will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Frank Reese.
Jose Bautista will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Well, he's already got the hat trick in this one with 3 strikeouts. He's hoping to avoid that golden sombrero. He doesn't want to strike out 4 times.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the D-backs 1. Felipe Rivero will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Rivero.
Everett Cabrera will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, he's already got 3 hits in this game coming into this at-bat, so we'll see if he can get that 4th now against this new guy.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Here's Mookie Betts. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? He comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's giving up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a 3rd pitch.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Hot shot towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here it comes on 0-2. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Bautista in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will step in. A ground out victim as last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Reds are on top, 7-1. Kyle Seager will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And there's ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackmon is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
Settling in now, Joe Mauer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.